Hi everyone, so welcome to my channel. If you're new, I would love it if you would subscribe. Today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to show you how to sell on Mercari. So without any more chit-chatting, let's just get on with the video. So the first two apps that I'm going to quickly mention in this video, and I usually always have them linked down below in my description bar, are Ebates and Ebates. Those are kind of the same. I tend to use Ebates more for groceries. They have a list of different stores, anywhere from Walmart, Target, Sam's Club. I think they even have Costco, and I'm not sure if they have any retail stores because I don't really use that app for that. And depending on where you're going, so let's say you're going to Target, so under the Target section you're gonna see a whole bunch of different kinds of groceries. You can also have Healthwell section. They have a baby and kids section too, so you just go through it and pick out the stuff that you normally get, or maybe you want to try something and you can add it onto your list. Sometimes you have to watch a video, or sometimes you have to answer a question and then they tell you the amount. I think the least amount that you get for something is like 25 cents, and the most I've seen is $2. I could be wrong though. Finally, when you're ready to redeem those options, all you have to do is choose a store from where you're going to scan the receipt from, and then you just scan your receipt and that's it. Get cash back for purchasing those particular items. I'll leave all the details in the description box. So Ebates is kind of the same thing, just a little bit different. So if you tend to do a lot of online shopping, they have a whole bunch of stores. So basically you just get cash back for shopping online, and they have different percentages, and it usually tells you all the details there on whichever store you're gonna get. The thing about this, you have to shop through the app, so that's really nice if you do a lot of online shopping, and even if you don't, it's a nice way to get some of that cash back. Also have a referral link down below. By no means do you guys have to use any of these. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get on to what this video is really about. Y'all might already know what Mercari is about, and if you don't, basically it is an app where you can buy and sell stuff, and you are not allowed to do any trading. They do monitor the messages for particular words, and they will give you a warning. I tried it once. So I've basically been using Mercari for almost 3 years now. For the first 2 years they were free of charge, and now they do charge a 10% for selling on their app. I have been a seller on Mercari off and on, and you basically just create your account. You do have to verify it. You get $10 for using my referral link, and I do get like $2 off of it. And a lot of the stuff that I sell is either stuff I don't want anymore in my closet, the kids' clothes that I just don't use anymore. I like the fact that Mercari offers 2 different types of carriers. So they do have FedEx and they do have USPS. My favorite one to use is FedEx. It does take a little bit longer for it to be received to the buyer, but the thing about that is that they offer more shipping options. So if your package is like super heavy, they do have different ones, and then USPS tends to be more expensive. So I'm going to show you on the screen exactly how you can sell. You usually just put in a title, then you put a description, you put all the information about the title, and then once you come to choosing your shipping options, you do get an option to ship yourself. So that means not using any prepaid labels whatsoever. And then you get 2 other options. You get one that you make the buyer pay for shipping. I used to use this before they changed the shipping option. Now I choose the last one, which is using a prepaid label. What the buyer sees is that it's free shipping, and basically what they do is they prepay a label for you that comes out of your earnings. I kind of set my items up to where the buyer is paying the shipping. I'm charging to ship the item, but it comes out cheaper for the buyer. I don't know if that makes any sense. I've tried it multiple times, different ways to kind of see what was better for me, and that always seemed to be the cheaper option, because as a buyer from Mercari too, I want to get deals just like anybody else. So that's what I usually do. And then since I don't have a printer, it's even better for me to use FedEx, because I can just go to FedEx, send them the label, and then print it out for free and just put it on the package, and we're set to go. I don't even have to pay anything for my shipping label, and I don't even have to pay it for my packages, because every package that I get from the mail, whether I ordered from Amazon or wherever, I keep all those packages up, because you just never know when you might need them, and those have come in so handy. I have not spent a dime. One of the things that I've seen a lot on other people's closets or profiles is that they will say that they do not sell to those who don't have any ratings, because just like you can get scammed on Craigslist, on Lego, on Facebook Market, wherever, you can also get scammed on Mercari. Sometimes people are just joining in and they haven't had a chance to get any ratings, but if you personally feel like you cannot sell to somebody without any ratings, then you can just add that to your description on your items and you can reserve to cancel the transaction. Another thing that I would suggest is that you take pictures with pretty good lighting. I am one of those that I tend to look at pictures a lot, and if I see that they're really dark and you can't really tell how the item looks, even though the description says one thing, it's kind of hard to judge sometimes, because obviously some people lie. I just would recommend that you have either natural lighting or just using light. But in the 3 years that I have been selling, I have made over $300, and like I said, that's just selling on and off. Another thing about selling on Mercari, which some of you guys might find as a con, but basically Mercari does do direct deposit. They do not send to PayPal whatsoever, so you do have to have a bank account in order to receive your funds. And the thing about receiving your funds is that they only transfer the funds on Monday. So basically you have Monday all the way to Sunday at 11:59 p.m. to transfer your funds. I don't really mind it. I feel like sometimes it's hard for us to figure out a way. YouTube, I used to make money off of that, but they demonetized my channel, so I am no longer making money off of that. And even then, I wasn't even making all that much. I mean, even if it wasn't that much, it was something. I was kind of proud of it. Sometimes people don't have YouTube as an option. I've only had 2 instances where I've had a semi-negative experience. One of them, I was on the buyer side. So I did have recently someone not like, they basically did not read the description box, because I tend to be very specific on there, and they were trying to blame it on the fact that I hadn't like done anything to the picture. Always read the description box if you're a buyer. I just don't understand, like, you're gonna buy something, you don't just buy it, you need to know information about it. What she did was that she requested a refund, so she got her money back, but I still got paid. So I don't know if they have so many strikes that people can do that on you. This is the first time I had it, so that is something to think about as well. And sometimes they try and lowball you, and after all the deductions, like, it just doesn't make it worth it to sell. If you are really firm on your price, just leave it at that. I will say that another con, now that I'm thinking about it, hope this video is not that long, but another con is that sometimes your stuff will be sitting there. It's not a guarantee that it's gonna sell super fast. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes forever for it to sell there. But if you're not in a hurry to sell it, there have been times where I get offers, because you can put in offers and then it'll tell you at the bottom how much you're gonna make with that offer that they give you. And I just decline them, or I offer something closer to the price that I'm asking. They wind up not buying it, but a few days later somebody else winds up buying it. And I think that's one good thing about Mercari, because it's not something that you have to be like, okay, I need this stuff to sell. So I think that's everything that I want to talk about. If I forget anything, I'll leave it down in the description box or in the comments. So I hope you guys find this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye guys.